Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the New York Giants. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ready, 70, Indy. Hey!
Right here, guys. Fight.
Now.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Jones now from the gun, he'll throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Tate's got it. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a 1st after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the 45 on 2nd down, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 9 yards on the gain there, so from 2nd and 19, now we've got a 3rd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get
team spill. Let's go.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Gets it off to Freeman. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Now Locke. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. We're scoreless after one. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Jones operating from the gun. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Ready up.
First down, Giants.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
A first down carry for Barkley. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
70, Indy.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready?
On the draw, this is Barkley. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
66
Now Jones on 3rd down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
We got this.
Let's go now. 60
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. Jones now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley, 36 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute. I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Got a man open. It's Sutton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Clock now on first down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
On 1st and 10, Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing Jones. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. Jones now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's for, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the sack on first down, Jones. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Locke. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll go again with Lindsey. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Let's get the ball.
Clock now on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And that's caught inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. On first down, Lindsey. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 yards for number 11.
Ready? 10-2, sir.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check three.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Second down and goal. Lock. Now they struggled to get him rolling. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Alec Ogletree in there to drop him for a loss on the play. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Lock now on third and goal. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, his second sack of the night. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right. And he's going to go down again. Mike Purcell. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 32. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Mike Purcell able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Giants on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard. 26 yards as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Go now. 70, Indy. Go.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He's going to go up top for the... And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets him to foot. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Jones. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Greystone, travel. Watch play, Delta.
Check 24, check 24.
Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He'll look to throw. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Big rip.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And this is Shepard on the catch. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the run, it's Barkley. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On the double. 51. Topper!
They'll go to Barkley again. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
In your face.
Bravo! You draw perfect. Now.
One final try for Locke. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive back.